Last month, I spent an embarrassing number of hours cross-referencing Amazon tool prices against independent lab data. 14 browser tabs, 3 YouTube testing channels playing side by side. My wife walked in and said, "Are you still doing that?" Yes. Yes, I was. Because a drill bit set that costs $11 placed second against one that costs $200 in controlled testing. An oscillating blade brand nobody talks about beat DeWalt, Milwaukee, and Bosch in the same test. A $20 plier set was built in the same factory as your dad's Craftsman tools. But here's what surprised me. The expensive brands didn't just cost more. In several cases, they actually performed worse. 7 tools, all under $65, all backed by unsponsored data. And one of these might change how you shop for tools forever. Number 1. The DeWalt Titanium Pilot Point Drill Bit Set, $11. Project Farm ran a controlled test. Drill press, consistent feed pressure, same holes through mild steel, stainless steel, and spring steel. They tested everything from budget Amazon bits to a $200 Viking set. The $11 DeWalt placed second overall. The $34 DeWalt Cobalt actually tied for first. Meanwhile, a $46 set of generic Amazon bits performed significantly worse. I need to be clear about something here. This does not mean all cheap drill bits are fine. Generic Amazon bits are genuinely terrible, but DeWalt's entry-level set is absurdly underpriced for what it delivers. For a homeowner drilling occasional holes in wood and mild steel, this is the only set you need. Number 2. EZARC Oscillating Multi-Tool Blades. About $8 per blade. This one I almost didn't believe. In Project Farm's head-to-head oscillating blade comparison, EZARC won outright. Not by a hair. They beat DeWalt, Milwaukee, Bosch, Rockwell, and Dremel in both cutting speed and durability. These blades cost roughly half what the brand name versions cost. They use universal fitment, so they work with basically every oscillating tool on the market. If you're trimming door casings, cutting nails, or removing grout, you've been overpaying. I personally think this is the most underrated pick on the entire list because almost nobody talks about this brand. But these first two are just consumables. The next one is where things get really interesting for building out a full workshop on a budget. Number 3, the WORKPRO 7-piece pliers set, $20. Bob Vila's team tested this set hands-on and gave it their Best Bang for the Buck award. The slip joints adjusted smoothly, gripped firmly, and the diagonal cutters snipped 12-gauge wire and heavy-duty cable staples without issue. $20 gets you groove joint, slip joint, linesman, long nose, and diagonal pliers. Now here's what even the review sites don't mention. WORKPRO is manufactured by Great Star, the same company that built Craftsman tools for Sears for years. These are essentially the same pliers your dad bought at Sears in 2005, just with a different logo. Will a Klein or Knipex set last longer under daily professional abuse? Absolutely. But if you're tightening a pipe fitting twice a year, you will never notice the difference. Number 4, Johnson Contractor box levels. Around $30 for a 48-inch. The premium alternative here is Stabila, which runs $80 to $140. Both carry the exact same published accuracy specification, 0.5 millimeter per meter. Both offer lifetime accuracy guarantees. Fine Home Building Forum users report Johnson box levels holding true after more than 10 years. The one catch is quality control. Stabila almost never ships a bad unit. With Johnson, you might need to check 2 or 3 off the shelf. Their I-beam models are especially inconsistent, so avoid those. Grab the box beam version, verify it reads level in the store, and you've got a $30 tool that matches a $140 one. Number 5, Harbor Freight Bremen, 24-inch parallel clamps, about $35 each. This is the result that genuinely shocked me. In independent testing, the budget Harbor Freight clamps outperformed Irwin parallel clamps, which cost about $57 each. ToolGuyd flat out said they cannot recommend the Irwin clamps. The Irwin failed to deliver parallel pressure, which is literally the one thing a parallel clamp is supposed to do. The Bremen clamps showed less jaw deflection, stayed parallel during panel glue-ups, and cost 40% less. Is Bessie still the gold standard at $53? Yes. But the gap between Bremen and Bessie is way smaller than the gap between Irwin and Bessie. That's a sentence I never expected to write about a Harbor Freight product. If you're finding this useful, hit subscribe. I dig into tool data and workshop builds every week, and the next video is one you're not going to want to miss. Number 6. WORKPRO Flex Head Ratcheting Wrenches. About $25 for an 8-piece set. Bob Vila gave these the Best Bang for the Buck award in their ratcheting wrench roundup as well. Sturdy feel, minimal play on fasteners, chrome vanadium steel construction. The flex head design helps in tight spaces where a standard wrench just won't fit. And again, same manufacturer as old Craftsman. Garage Journal Forum users confirmed that WORKPRO socket and wrench sets are essentially identical to the old Sears Craftsman promotional sets. The only real advantage Craftsman has now is that you can walk into a Lowe's for a warranty exchange instead of contacting the manufacturer. Number 7. The Bosch ROS2 OVSC Random Orbit Sander. Around $65. In comprehensive sander testing, this Bosch ranked first overall among every model under $100. It beat DeWalt, Makita, and Ryobi. Variable speed from 7,500 to 12,000 orbits per minute, excellent vibration control, and their proprietary random orbit technology that minimizes swirl marks. The premium alternative here is Festool at $300 plus. The Festool advantage is dust extraction integration and marginally better vibration dampening during 8-hour professional sessions. For a homeowner refinishing a bookshelf on Saturday afternoon, that extra $230 buys you absolutely nothing functional. Now here's the one honest caveat I want to leave you with, because I'd be lying if I said every cheap tool is fine. The data shows a clear pattern. Going from $10 to $50 in tools delivers a massive quality jump. Going from $50 to $200 delivers almost nothing for homeowner use. There's a stat I keep coming back to, and I think about it every time I walk into Home Depot. The average homeowner uses a power drill for a total of 6 to 13 minutes across its entire lifetime. Not per year, total. That Milwaukee fuel sitting in your garage and that $50 Ryobi will both drive a screw into drywall identically. You're paying $200 extra for a tool that could literally be used fewer times than a birthday candle. But there is one category where experts universally say, do not cheap out, and that's high-speed, safety-critical tools. Circular saws, angle grinders, routers. Budget brands sometimes cut corners on blade guards, electronic brakes, and overload protection. For those, stick to mid-range, Ryobi, Craftsman, or Bosch. You get adequate safety features without paying the premium tax. The real trick isn't buying the cheapest tool on Amazon, it's buying the cheapest tool from a brand that actually has quality control. DeWalt's entry level beats generic Amazon every time. WORKPRO beats random imports at the same price. That's the difference nobody talks about. 7 tools, real data, no affiliate links. If one of these saves you even $50 on your next project, this video did its job.